Yo, 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 what's up? Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome everyone to a new team breakout with Tactical Rush Squad. Good evening, Bert. How are you doing?
I'm fine, choo-choo!
Okay. How are you doing, guys? Rex?
Yo!
What's up?
What's up? We
Yeah.
were on time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, people, for everybody. So I take the blame. I was too late, so everybody had to wait for me. My excuses. So
they know.
Oh, they know. Okay. Oh, you already told them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I posted it on Instagram. I said Bert was too late, so it's okay.
Say stop. No.
Sipke and
Sipke,
who's sitting next to you? Because he's not viewable almost.
Leroy.
Stop beast. What's up, Sipke and the beast? Alles goed?
Ja, zeker.
Alright. Is English a problem for you guys? No.
NLS?
Yes.
Un petit peu, parler d'anglais un petit peu.
Uh-huh. And Opie, welcome, dude. How are you doing? Okay, Opie, thank you. Don, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Don is the only one you can hear perfectly, guys. Ooh.
There is somebody has to get a headset or something because the speaker is too loud.
It's Opie.
It's okay. Cool.
We should mute it.
By the way, welcome Tom Kekkerlek, ATSB 5s, Behind the Mask, TRS LD, GP, and then we have Maku, the real Casper. Blue Eyes is also here. And I saw Junkie. Junkie said we should wait 15 minutes because else it's going to be boring. Smiley face. How are you guys doing tonight? You good? Did you see the custom logo I put on the breakout next to the breakout logo?
Yeah, we did.
All right, we got some questions ready for you guys. Bert?
Yeah.
First question we always ask is how, why, when, the nicknames.
Yep.
I think Rex. I think you told us in an earlier previous show, but can you explain why Rex?
Well, in TRS, it's common that your teammates make up your nickname.
Mm-hmm.
So your name is a thing that describes you as a player or as a human being.
As a dog.
So, when I joined the team, they were like, all right, we're going to watch what you do, and we'll do on that base your name. And I've been called after a small little dog who has enough energy and doesn't quit until his goal has been reached. And those little dogs, from the old ladies are always called Rex. So that's where Rex come from.
Okay.
So they just forgot the T, actually.
Yeah, I think they even mentioned the team.
No, the T from T-Rex.
It's not even the size of a T-Rex.
Okay, and what about you, Zipje?
Yeah, I'm the exception to the rule. My name is actually, I adopted it from when I was still young and handsome. I used to play online games, and it used to be my nickname there, so I just adopted it.
Okay.
And you notice it right when I was young and handsome.
And the beast next to you, the beast?
The beast.
Well, actually, Lucas LD gives me that name. And that was, I think, the fourth time I played with him, and it's become the word that I rush. Give up.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I respawn, I try it again. And he gives me that name. Okay. I don't know why.
Well deserved. Milsim God says his name is Rex because he can lick like a dog. So that's it's a good comment right there.
That's actually lucky.
So I'm wondering who.
That's breakout. That's breakout too. That starts at 12 o'clock tonight. That's a different breakout. You know.
It's eat out.
Yeah.
I'm wondering who gave Clumsy the name then. Clumsy.
Clumsy.
It comes from France when we were playing. Some of the guys were in front next to the enemy, and when I was coming in, you could hear like, and that's why I got.
Okay. So everybody heard you coming.
Yeah.
Right. And OP,
And because
yeah.
I'm not go-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Clumsy.
And because I'm not.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, OP, as you heard correctly. Can you explain your nickname? Who gave it to you and how did it exist?
Former employee of ATCX gave me that name because I used to have a bigger beard and I used to wear a beanie all the time. And he was watching Sons of Anarchy at the time, and he thought I looked like Opie, the character from Sons of Anarchy. And that's when the guys started adopting the name, and it got stuck.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's the cool thing. Opie from that show, yeah, indeed. Well,
actually, so now we all know the names, but who was actually the founder of this mess? Who was it?
And LD.
Okay.
Can you repeat that, Sipke?
It was this guy and LD.
The Beast and LD started up the Choo Choo Train Elite Squad then.
LD is not here today, is he?
No.
He isn't.
No.
I
Okay.
think
He's
he's in the
pretending
chat. I saw him in the chat, so I could see him there.
But TRS, Tactical Rush Squad. I mean, it started. When did it start? How many years? 20 years ago? 15 years?
I think it's now for
about
4 years.
4 years.
5 years.
And
Yes. Look at you guys starting it with a 2-man squad, and in about a year or something, Zepje and Clumsy and Opie joined us. Before them, there were 2 other players, but they don't want to go further with us.
Yeah.
And then Clumsy, Opie, Zipke, Rex, Peertje, they joined us.
So actually, the team TRS is now existing for 4 years.
Yes.
Okay.
And where did it all start? Because that's something like...
Yeah, where did it start?
Where did it all start?
At ATCX Heleneveen.
Right, so
It's still there then.
Yeah, still there.
Yes. Our hometown.
And I see, like, normally I have some pictures of you guys of the team as well. So let me get those in here because I had to change your camera, so I have to switch some things up. So give me a second. I'm gonna do them one by one. So here's it's a good picture. It's a big one. Hang on.
Oh, right. That was New Year's Eve last year.
So you guys go out together as well, outside of Airsoft?
Yeah, well,
Look, if you look up close, there's actually a Chaos player in the middle.
I just wanted to ask, is that the new player or?
yes.
He was auditioned. He did audition there.
Well, what happened? We kidnapped him because Chaos didn't want him for New Year's Eve, so we were like, "Yeah, you can come with us," because we got people into the team as well. So he joined us for New Year's Eve, and we had fun along the way.
All right.
That's what friends are for.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have a cool breakout picture. Hang on, give me a second. Why is it not gone? Here it is. Okay. It's a big one again.
Yes.
I think someone zoomed in on this picture, because you're not all visible. Rex has a false start. He already left. He already left for the X there, Rex. But I think you're all in here except Opie, I think. I think Opie is not in this one.
Yeah, we were not allowed to play with 6 players on the field.
That would be unfair, of course.
Speak your six.
Yes, I think this is a picture from in the Real Strike Arena, or it could be from Bunde. Can you remember that? I'm not sure.
That's the Real Strike Arena.
Oh yeah.
This is the real Strike Arena, yeah.
How do you see? Oh, I see in the reflection on the green of their mask. I can
No,
see.
I took the picture, so I know that
That's good. And then I have another one here. It's from your backsides with the logo, but I think you recently changed something at the logo, or?
There is the Chaos player again with the white shirt.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! That's a different logo.
It's actually, we have different shirts. We have shirts for playing airsoft, and we have shirts when we go out and go to a party. We actually made our logo with a party thing. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I got these pictures. Some of them I have from Rex, so I thought, yeah, why not? Let's use them, So, and then I have.
He's picking up, I think.
Oh, that's it's the Thunderdome Tactical Rush Squad shirt.
Yes.
It's cool.
They fulfill, actually, you can order them from our Instagram account if you like.
Okay. How many do you have left? Like 100?
Now, I can make them custom for you with your number and your name.
Oh, okay. Guys, if you want that shirt, just order them. I found it, like, this is a picture, and I thought it was good to let the people see that you not only play but also work as a team. So
but
I think that's
That shop in Helena Veen, we are actually required to work there for like 8 hours a night every day. That's how the Real Strike Arena was built in like 3 weeks.
okay. I think we're losing Bert here.
Yeah,
So
Bert was there. He opened the hole, and after that, he left.
to be honest, I was in Vegas when you were there, I think. So
Exactly.
He left.
Marcus says digging a small grave for Rex.
yeah,
also
but it's from the other. No, but we have to mention this definitely because the guys of TRS, they are definitely a big. They contributed a lot of work on the
On
new
the field, yeah.
arena on the field on the Speaker B arena, and well, if they weren't there, the field was not finished on time when we started for the first event. And I know it was hard working because it was a lot of push, and everybody 2 days in front is never gonna finish. It's never gonna be finished. But it was finished. It was good enough to play on, and phase 2 started, and they were a part of phase 2 again. And this is the beginning of phase 2, to be honest. When we started the second floor, and phase 3 is now, and we're almost ready with phase 3. But those guys really work. I really want to thank you in public, where everybody knows that is TRS. Thank you for all the effort and help what you did for building this arena to the dream arena for every Speaker B player worldwide, I think.
That's why I
Actually
picked it.
creative to see how empty this picture is. It's weird if you look at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's fully built. 2 stories. This is for the people who don't know from which angle. This is where the top floor is on with the VIP area and the changing area last time. So
And the VIP room, the VIP room.
Or if the whole thing's come down, I just need to say that.
yeah, people are gonna think it's gonna come down.
Anywhere. Like,
Yeah, it was checked. It was checked and proved.
It was checked by who? No, it's okay. So that's why I picked it, guys. We have some other questions for you. Let's dive a little bit deeper.
Can we first can I interrupt this? I might do this more often today, but Rex wants to actually start our giveaway because we actually created a little giveaway we want to do through the live stream. Can you enlarge my screen?
Yes.
In any way, maybe?
Yes.
I will put up something here. Rex will explain. He's very good at this.
Still the same size, Seppo.
What?
There you go. Oh, yeah, we're becoming bigger. Very good. Because we, of course, had Corona, we were all able to save some money. And we decided to do a little giveaway for the community. We have a question. To answer that question, you have to follow our Instagram. And that question is, there's a big jar there, glass, and there are BBs inside. Our question is, how many BBs are there inside that glass? Keep in mind, there are 0.28 gram BBs in there, so not 0.25, but 0.28. Take that to your calculations. And
Are they tracers or non-tracers? Sorry? They are tracers. Okay, okay. So it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier. Okay.
Very important question. Good
And
question.
what is the weight? And what is the weight of the glass?
Yeah, if you tell that, we will spoil the fun. So, but it's a good question. So to win our giveaway package, we created. Seppo, can you show that as well? Our giveaway package.
The giveaway package, well, I can actually explain what it includes. We put it up on Instagram as well. The person who guesses the closest amount to the BBs, which are actually inside the glass, they can win the goodie bag, and it's all genuine TRS items. They get a TRS badge, a TRS flag, a shower curtain. This is no joke, it's really a shower curtain. A TRS unicorn keychain, a jar of skills, and a choo-choo sticker. Who doesn't want to have this? It's all genuine.
As you can see.
Exactly, a jar of skills.
Those are not 0.25 grams. Those are way bigger.
Very good.
So who counted the BBs?
I weighed them, so yeah, it's almost accurate.
Ooh, so you have to start counting, and everybody, so nobody knows how much is in that glass actually.
I know how many on the side. I let Denise count all the BBs today when I was at work. So I trust it's all right. So everybody can actually follow our Instagram, send us a direct message with the amount you think is in the glass, and we will pick a winner who is closest.
Yes, I posted your Instagram and the things they have to do.
Thank you.
In the chat. So
I really love the creative way of doing this, guys. I really like it. It's
can I make your face small again?
please, that's the big. I mean,
maybe you can enlarge it in like 20 minutes once more, and we can explain it again for people who tune in later.
Okay. Yes,
okay,
boss.
we leave it like that. We leave it like that.
Yes. Oh, why doesn't it go? Okay, it's fine.
Fuck the choo-choo sticker. I want the shower curtain.
Yeah,
I like
people want the shower curtain.
The shower curtain is awesome. Really, it's awesome.
It's, how original can you be? I mean, that's original. I was thinking about a lot of things, but a shower curtain, I wouldn't come up with that. So I like it. Oh my gosh, sorry.
Oh, it's hard to.
So what a guy!
it's hard
What
to
are you
ask
guys?
questions.
What a guy! I mean, I only know you guys in airsoft, but what do you do next to airsoft? I mean, what is your life next to airsoft?
Well, we actually don't have a life.
No.
Without airsoft, you.
Now, if you mean line of work, I'm an IT professional myself. I work as a systems and network engineer in daily life. So I'm pretty good at acting like I know things about computers and stuff. So yeah, that's as interesting as it gets.
Okay, so you actually work as being an actor.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that the guy next to you is a hard worker. That's the hardest worker of the whole crew. So he's working with his hands, and he's working with building things. Or not, Leroy. I just explained this for you because it maybe takes too long when you start talking English. So I do it for you.
I make it short. I'm a plumber.
No problem.
That's why
So
the
Rex-
internet went off last night. Someone says in chat.
But Rex, I heard that you actually, you're a doctor, aren't you?
I'm a
Nee.
to be
Oh, right.
It wasn't
He's a
hearable. It wasn't hearable. Sorry.
I wasn't there all-
what?
A gynecologist. Yes.
I started veterinary school for 7 years, and after that, I graduated as a veterinarian. And currently, I'm working as a account manager for a big pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
Right. That's some good. It's a good job, I guess, because I wanted to be a veterinarian. I told him before,
Yeah.
but yeah, didn't happen. Didn't happen.
It's a tough
OP. And OP, what are you doing? I mean, next
yeah,
to ESO.
Okay, yeah. Well, after I quit working for you, I continued my study. I am an industrial engineering and management student, and I work part-time now at Coolblue just to make money. And yeah, I hope to graduate this year.
Ah, it's good that you picked up your studies, man. That's very good.
And you, Klaus, is a student.
I do marketing and communications to my client. In the weekends,
Your mic is very bad now, so we don't hear you. We hear you.
is it better now? Or
Yeah,
That's much better.
it's
Yeah.
much better.
yeah, I'm a student through the week, marketing communications student. Weekends, I'm martial.
Okay.
Dus een stuk
It's
dan.
still
Yeah,
it's still not so good, but I could understand it. He's a marketing and communication student, and in
But
the
if
weekends.
you know, if you see those guys, what jobs they have and what they are doing, to be honest, what jobs they have, it's like you never can take them serious. But on 8 hours a week or 8 hours a day, they have to be serious with those jobs. To be honest, like
De Medi die rossen mij dan.
yeah. So, but guys, listen up. We saw you playing. We saw you playing last year. You were one of the first teams to actually compete with SpeakQB. You started with 25th of May. I mean, last week we had the 1 year anniversary of SpeakQB Europe, and you were a part of that. I mean, can you tell what your experience was 1 year ago and what you still how to grow from there till now? How much that is? And then who's going to take this word? Who's going to answer this?
Seppo can answer it, I think.
Exactly.
I didn't actually get the question. I was too busy looking at the K3 girls.
Okay. Okay.
Next
Dus?
question then.
So, can you? I mean, do you still remember that you were there the 25th of May or not?
Yes, I did. Yeah. You mean the very first PQB?
Yeah, the very first.
Yeah, it was very intense. It was my first actually competitive game in many years, and it was very weird for me to get on the field on this first day, Saturday. I was really nervous, and I think I actually slept for 4 days after the weekend. It was so intense. It was an awesome experience. It was a very nice way to actually bond with the guys. It was a new way to bond with the guys. But also the interaction with the community as a whole was a complete new experience within the Dutch airsoft scene.
You what were you ended the 4th place, I think, first season.
Yes.
First tournament. Okay. So, what tournaments did you did last year? You did the first invitationals, European invitationals in Bunde.
We did everything.
Everything.
Yes. We were second place at the Dutch Championships. Chaos actually got first place. We got the second. And all these PKB games we actually joined in at the MAC in Bunde. and Ahoy, of course.
What place was Ahoy again? I didn't remember that. What was the
Final ranking?
fourth place too?
Yeah.
Fourth, yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So if you see, so you were actually last year you were between the third and the fourth place. Are you have the focus to getting up to the top 3 this year or next year? Or
No, we don't. No, it's no priority. We don't give a shit. We are fine where we are.
Mhm. So, but it's very important. I mean, I know your story, guys. I know that, and I see on the field that it really matters for you. You can say it, we don't give a shit, but I see the different way of that. On the moment when you play it, don't tell me this bullshit. But I mean, you're one of the teams who really has the potential to be in the top, and I think that you can only be that if you accept that, Seppo. That's what I think. That's what I think.
I think, to be honest, of course, we aim for the highest spot possible. Whether it's first or second or third or fourth or fifth or even 10th place, it doesn't matter. As long as we, as a group, as a team, know we have given our 100% with our strongest setup on the field, we are happy. And of course, if you are knocked out of the game early, it's a bummer. But eventually, for us, it's still about really about the fun and the sportsmanship and the interaction with other teams. I think we also think it's very important to have a good interaction with the community because that's also a fun part of the game.
Good answer.
Yeah, I know. I think that's that, and you really are part of that community, and everybody knows that on the field when the words are getting spoken, you know, when to get ready, you guys are standing there, and I know everybody who's standing against that breakout wall has a heartbeat of 200, but you're always there, full focus, and going, and you really tigers on that field. You really want to go for that. And last time, I don't forget that anymore because we say choo choo now. The name choo choo is born. But the other thing, what was most of the original things ever was when Rex captured that flag and he started, oh, yeah, and everybody said, oh, so that was a thing that he had flag. But the intense breakout when you're starting there, I mean, the beast, I don't know how he did it, but he was out of control. You know, he started like that. He's pepping himself, and so I cannot believe that it's only for fun, guys. And I really want the commitment tonight from you guys that the fun is an important part that you have, but don't tell me
No.
that you're not going to be.
You keep doing this. You are trying to make it clear that we actually won the top 3. We don't. It's not a goal. It's nice if it happens, but it's not a primary goal.
Okay, Rex, is it not a goal?
Well, but the thing I missed most during the quarantine was the whole experience of the weekend. Because during the weekends, I always end up at Seppo's. I sleep on the couch. In the morning, he's always at 8 a.m. beside me. Come on, we need to go and shoot people. All right. I go up after 5 hours of sleep. We arrive at the hall, and then we interact with the social community. And that is for me the greatest part. And of course, it's nice to grab the flag. It's nice to win. It's nice to enter the top 3. But knowing that you have given all, and you're third, okay, but knowing you're given all and you're 5th or 6th, that's good for me as well.
Yeah.
As long as you were able to interact with the community and give it all you can.
I know deep inside you want to be there.
There you go again.
Yeah, I know. No, listen, I know that, and I know that. But if you stay, and you have the potential to get there, you as a team, you really have the potential to get there. So it would be a pity if that little bit getting more serious and get into the fucking top 3 to get there because you have the potential to be there. And I think that on the end, you're more competitive than you try to say now, but you are a competitive. You are a bunch of competitive bastards, and you make a lot of fun, and that's a very important thing. But you're. I mean, don't stop. Please stop with saying we don't give a shit. I don't believe that, and I really say this because No, I'm not going to say it. I like you as a team, guys, and you know that, and I really want to get you in the top. So
It's
if you
very
can
simple to explain.
accept it.
It's really simple to explain. Last year, when you announced SpeedQB would be a thing before the 25th of May,
Yeah.
we actually had a team meeting. In this meeting, we discussed what we were going to do with SpeedQB. And everybody unanimously agreed that we would actually go into SpeedQB as a team, have fun. We don't want to get too serious as a team in the sense of that we do not want to actually tell people they're shit and they're not allowed to play in the field anymore or whatever. But that doesn't mean you cannot play seriously. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but did you have that same meeting this year?
Yes.
Still continue with the same thought.
Okay.
It didn't change.
Okay, leave it by this. I mean, it's really for me. Again, guys, you have the potential, and accept it yourself, and maybe you get into top 3 because you're a good guy. You're really good, a bunch of good players with a good tactic, and with actually you have the complete package. Just focus.
Well, to be honest, but it has to be said, I have to do it on this stream. This guy here, is it the good side? Yeah, this one on the left side, like that window, that guy is the golden boy.
And that's
Yeah, not this one, the other one, that one.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's.
That one is the golden boy.
Let me say, is that Nick?
No, boy.
Boy, oh, it's the other way.
No, he's pointing to the right on stream. He's pointing to the correct square.
Yeah.
Right, that was a good thing.
You're doing it well.
He makes this all possible for us. If we didn't have him, we would have to play a complete different game with a complete different setup.
Oh yeah, you just were a defending team. I mean, that's
Yeah.
when he's gone, the real team is getting up there, and so it just depends on if you see as a team that if Rex is getting through that cross to the X and he's grabbing there, that team is a complete different team. On the moment when the Rex is out, that team changed in a 180 degrees at 360 degrees, to be honest. But it's like they change completely, and it's going to be a defensive team. And and the only offensive part that still lives is by Beast and Clumsy, because they try to get a little bit more field and try to get up to the 50s. But I know that we see that. So is he the golden boy? I don't think so. I think he's one of the golden boys. I mean, you are a golden boy too on the moment when you are a defensive team and people are getting Rex out. There are still 2-3 people behind. You have a very strong defense team. I mean, everybody knows that it's not easy to pass those 2 bunkers on the back. So I think you do yourself too short when you say there's only one golden boy. That this team is a team, and this team is sorry.
It's true, you're all right, but it's not a thing we have seen a lot from ourselves, because in most of the cases our points actually come from the flag grabs, especially since you actually made the points for a flag grab ridiculously high. It actually gave us the opportunity to get so many points.
Yeah.
You shouldn't change this, by the way. It's good.
Yeah. Only comment is, please put the flag down again. I'm not that tall. Make it easier.
We're gonna give you trampolientje.
Talking about golden boys, I got some pictures of you all. I picked some of your Instagram, and I got some from Rex. I'm sorry, Don. Your Instagram is private. I don't know why, but so I have only 2 pictures of you. But I will start with the golden boy Don here. Let me click it on. Clumsy. Here we go. Yeah, I know because I took this picture, so I had it, so I had to use it. When was this, Don? Can you tell us a little bit more?
In the first tournament in Bunda.
Yeah.
So we're just talking out after a game.
Indeed, yeah. This was your first time. I think it was for everyone. That was the first tournament, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to the other picture here. So I only have 2 of you.
Yeah, but Clumsy is a very shy guy. You know, you never see him a lot of pictures, but there are some more pictures from him. But it's in my collection. But
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you have a collection of pictures of young boys. This is really weird.
yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think I started this this SpeakQB thing? I mean,
Oh God, this is going so bad.
he wants an answer. He's got an answer.
Don, this is here. You were still young, eh?
If you can beat them, join them. Sorry, say it again.
I think in this picture,
Yeah, I
Don
think this
was
in the beginning when I joined TRS.
so that's 4
Also
years
wearing-
ago.
I remember wearing glass mouthpiece.
TRX, man, the TRS team.
This is about 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah. So this was at ATC, Helena Veen. It's the same as the Real Strike Arena now, except that things are changing.
That's so different between that team then and now. I saw them on Wild Mountain 2 when they were TRS, and actually you recognize them always with their tan and black outfit.
Looks
And,
really good on you.
Sorry?
It looks really good on you.
I know. But I want to win, so I'm not. So it's the different. I mean, I never forget when I came to Helena Veen. I was playing in Helena Veen before Wild Mountain or Area 57. I came there too, and you were always there, guys. And I never knew where Choo Choo came from, but it came because on the moment you started the train and you start that round, and people pissing people off because
Yeah.
you were being there. So
Yeah, maybe there's to actually go further on the picture Jimmy has there. Jimmy, you can enlarge this one I have on my screen. Sorry, I don't want to steal your role in this, yeah?
Yeah, I have that picture, by the way.
You do have it.
Yeah, but I'll enlarge
Yeah,
the
then you
screen.
don't. Yeah, that's actually the CQB team as it was before SpeedQB.
Nick is still there.
No, that's Opie.
That's Opie. Sorry, but
Oh no, I don't have it. No.
That's the SpeedQB team actually, which is standing here.
Okay. Oh, small. Sorry,
because
Don. I don't have any more of you.
because about Nick speaking, I mean Nick is not here, and that this is one of the good things of TRS. I mean, that guy is a member. Is not playing as a member, but he's more than the backbone of the team, and
Yes.
and the way how the respect is to him and from him to you guys, he's really more than.
He's our number one.
Is the number one. He is. He's.
Yeah, I actually want to say something about Nick, if I may. People always ask him why he doesn't play, and I don't know if he wants for me to tell him this, but he actually injured himself really bad. He almost lost his leg during that injury, and he still suffers from that injury, and he's going to be suffering from that injury for his entire life. And that's his main reason why he doesn't play. He really wants to, but he can't really. And he has the feeling that he will hold us back somehow. So we gave him a really important place in the team, and that's exactly like Clinty said, why he's our number one, because he gets shit done, and he's always there to back us up. If we're feeling down, he's always there. And actually, the last PKB weekend we played, I was at a really all-time low in my life, I could say, and he was there to back me up. And he's one of our. He might be the golden boy.
Yeah, that's why I think. I mean, for Nick, it's Nick is one of the persons who I think is more than a player. He's a mascot. He's everything there, and we all know the story behind this, and it's not to us to tell the story, but it's up to you guys. But I think that's that name number one. If you see next time somebody walking around on the field with number one in a shirt, that's Nick. Don't forget it, because he's really part of this team, and he's the silent strength behind this team. So
Yeah.
Before we move on to another person, I got this picture from Rex and I couldn't see who it was, so you have to tell me who it is.
I'm happy this picture is about a little bit anonymous because the original is on my phone and it is actually very high resolution, so you can see who it is.
Okay, I couldn't see it.
Really?
well, why don't you make a quiz for a sticker of that? Who is it? I mean, I can.
It's definitely not me wearing a tutu with my shotgun and my blue dye mask.
I know it's you because I saw it on the shotgun.
Yeah, but I looked at the pictures like, who is this? I couldn't see it, but of course, yeah, your mask gives you away and your shotgun, yeah.
Yeah.
Those slippers, they cannot tell who's wearing them. So
I was actually standing like this in my living room before we went out for a party with Carnival earlier this year. But yeah, when I cut it out, it actually looked like I was running. So I actually made quite a few funny pictures with this.
Okay. So let's move on. I'll next one is Opie. So Opie, this is your first picture. This is you. I think it's in the early days before SpeedQB even, huh?
Yeah, this is when I think we're a year in when I was working for ATCX, and that's basically how I got to know the team, and I got to know Bert, and I got to know SpeedQB. So this is in the real early days, yeah.
Yep. I remember you as the red in the red always. Yeah, it was good times then.
Yeah,
and,
good time.
By the way, you also marshaled in SpeedQB. What did you think about that?
Yeah, it was a really good experience. I really enjoyed it. Was hard work. You know, Bert can be a really demanding guy. We all know.
Really? You didn't notice in the sweatshop in Elenaville. It's like
You know, he gets it done. You know, so it's a good thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it because the first PQB event in Bunde, I couldn't actually participate because I really injured my knee really badly. Bert just capitalized on my injury, you know, said,
he said, "Hey, you can't play. You have to referee."
Now listen up. Next to that, I mean, Opie was is one of the best marshals there is. I mean, Opie is somebody who's keeping his mind always on a equal level. You know, he's never you never see him getting mad or that kind of things. But he has a good view about the sport. He knows how things running on the field. He's a good communicator. He's analytics. So I think the sport lost more. And now I know that they don't want to go into the top three. They lost more with Opie getting out of the Marshall team than being back in the TRS team, to be honest. So but no, I mean, Opie is really one of the base and foundation of the Marshall team / the referee teams, and for SpeakyB, he was a part of making the standard how it is now. I mean, he lead together with me, but I gave him the lead on top in Rotterdam, and he nailed that on a completely positive way. So I can only applaud him for that. So I can be commanding, but from the other side, I mean, it's on the moment when they don't, on the moment when you want to win, you can always come back. You can always come back on the ref team, my friend.
Next picture here, Opie, we can see you wearing the jersey, and it's also in Helena Veen. I don't know from which timestamp this is.
This is still way before SpeakyB.
Yeah.
These are our old training shirts. I think must have been a year before 3, so I think 2 years ago.
And are you a handgun user or you prefer M4?
I
Well,
use
this is a whole different discussion. Don't ask about handguns.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I'm
Oh no,
sorry.
you just need a half word and you know where it's going to.
handgun. No, I'm for player. Yeah.
Okay.
Opie actually fixes handguns.
He fixes handguns.
Yeah, he does.
So
Yeah, go ahead, Bert.
no, the only thing is like Rex. We know you're the hunter. We know you're the guy who's going for the flag. You're the runner. But nobody knows like the beast. I mean, what is your position in the team? I mean, I know that, but what is your position in the team?
On Speak B or in the TRS?
No, yeah, we know that you are the runner, but I'm asking to the beast. The beast over, bird for the beast over. So, what is your position? What is your position in the team?
Well, it's more like boy says me what I need to do. The runner comes over the right side, I will stand at the hole, and if the runner comes on the left side, I will
So actually,
right to the
so actually, you're not a back player. You're a mid player, and from mid going to offense. I mean, that's actually what your position is in the on
Yes.
the field. Yeah. So I know Seppo. What is your
Yeah.
position on the field?
I do all kinds of positions. 69. Doggy, whatever you like.
What is your what is your position? What sorry, I say it again. I say it again. What bunker do you play on the field?
Ah, right. You mean on the field?
Yeah, my friend, yeah. Where did you make that hole in? Where did you make that hole?
Any block. Any block of the Rito, I will take it if it's free. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Good. And yours? Opie?
Oh, yo.
My position now is pitch player, and I'm training now to be a back player as well. But I'm backup for now.
Okay. Clumsy?
Yeah.
Play on the black side guy in front of Seppo.
He's my golden boy on the field.
So
everybody
protecting
knows.
you.
Yeah, I mean Seppo was actually a little bit right because he plays any bunker. Because if he reach it, and but the only bunker that he reached for a long time, that's the left back bunker, the can, and on the other side, from starting the blue side, he's doing the right can. So he's always from the orange side is the left one, and from the blue side is the right one. So he always has the same cam, and that's Seppo. So if he doesn't want to say that, I will explain the position of Seppo. But I mean,
Yeah.
as a
This is
team,
the end of the breakout, I think.
sorry.
I think it's the end of the breakout session.
So, otherwise, is there? You were showing a picture, Jimmy, of
Yeah,
Opie.
so we're still doing Opie's turn. So
Because I just tried to get the people involved of what those players are doing on the field. Because a lot of players, a lot of people who are watching don't know what their position are. This is why this question was. Yeah. Oh, more marketing over here.
yeah, I know he does that with passion, so that's why I pick it. I go a little bit deeper than just doing. But Opie, you make bracelets for yourself and friends, I guess.
Yeah, it started as a hobby, you know, to had a lot of spare time at the time, and I started doing that, and friends liked it, so I started making them for friends. Yeah, it's basically a fun thing to keep myself busy.
And do you still make them?
Well, yes, but I'm actually doing different bracelets now. I'm starting my own company with doing that. Yeah.
Where can they find you to order some, or if they want one?
Well, it's not set up yet, but
TRS.nl.
can we do that, Seppo? You know that.
What?
Can we do that on our website? We have a website, right?
Well, we have a website, but there's nothing on it. But yeah, it's possible.
So then it's
Anything is
possible,
possible.
yeah.
But for now, yeah, you should just DM me on my personal Instagram.
Ah, okay.
I can actually create you an email address if you like.
We're talking business here on the breakout.
Let's go on that field, man. I'm starting to get pumped up. So, okay, who is the hardest player you played against? For as an offensive, as a defense player, and Seppo, I'm gonna pick on you again. Who's the hardest player you on the field that's making your life worse on that B field?
Like my nemesis on like the same position that I am at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually like to do this, but I have to give the guy credit. It's my own love. It's the Belgian waffle. I know he doesn't exist anymore, but it is the Belgian's waffle.
Okay. Congrats for him that he's making your life. Yeah. Okay. And for you, Rex, who's your nemesis on the field? I mean, when you go to that flag and to that cross, who's the one who's always pissing you off that he's getting that first and you, or other ways? Who's that person?
Actually, I don't have one nemesis.
You have 16.
In my opinion, every runner is my nemesis.
Who?
Every runner. Every
Yeah.
runner. But there is one that I need to give credit and I really look up to because his speed and his agility is really insane. And that's Alex from Legion. He's really, really fast, really agile. And the things he does while getting the flag, it's insane. I really look up to it.
Okay. And you, Beast, who's your nemesis on the field?
I don't have a nemesis.
No, you're the Beast.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And for you, Kamsi, who's your nemesis on the field?
Like boy, everyone who comes to me, again, I do look up to one person as Greg from Night Legion. Played in Bunda the first time. Bigger guy.
Yeah, it's Red. You say it's Red from Legion, isn't it? Because your mic.
Greg.
Oh, Greg. Okay, Greg.
From Night Legion.
Yeah.
Played at Bunda.
Your microphone glitches out, Clumsy. So some words and last pieces of sentences always glitch out.
Okay, yeah. And for you, OP, who's your nemesis on the?
Well, I haven't played that many matches yet, so I can't really tell. But there are a lot of players I really look up to, and I hope to be playing against them soon this year.
Okay.
So no, not really a nemesis as of far.
Okay, because I think that because we never asked this question before, and I think we have to bring this in every time, Jimmy, because you don't have to say teams or that kind of things, because everybody actually plays against a person and they have the same sides, or they have and who's really making their work hard in doing their job. And actually that's something where you train for, to not to compete actually that person and not only that team. Because if we talk about teams, every team can be a hard team on the end of that. But what is the vision of? No, sorry, we don't have to answer. We don't have to ask. We don't have to ask this question because we already know it. But okay, we're gonna ask it. What is the vision of you guys in the next coming 5 years? Because we asked that on everybody. So okay, fun, and then the last year win or something, or
Compete, I would say.
So Rex goes for compete, and there's nothing more behind the word compete, Rex.
For me, getting the flag as the first one.
For you personally.
Yeah.
And what would you like to see for TRS, if your own feeling?
good question. I never really thought about it. It would be awesome to be able and to continue playing with the guys. Yeah, like you said, win or lose, competing. That's what we care about.
Sleep in my doghouse.
Of course, drinking is probably.
What about you, Seppo? Just can you answer that question?
Yeah, my vision will never change. I just love the way we have like a family bond with the group. It's more than a team. All I just want to do is have fun in the weekends, play games, go out, or do whatever. I don't really care about visions on competitive level, but yeah, of course, it's fun to keep competing with the same team for as long as it's possible.
And Don, let's try you. Hope your mic works.
Does it work better now?
Yeah.
We will see.
Still
You
out.
can answer.
Till now, yeah.
Yeah, like Seppo said, we are a family. Happy for each something.
No, it's not working. The mic is not working. The mic is really glitching the whole time.
Put it in your mouth. In your mouth.
Don't put it in your mouth. No, but what I could understand is that you guys are really close, and you like you said, you're a family. So I think that's what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, you
that's
can
exact-
try again. You can try again if you want.
No, if it doesn't work, but right,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
TRS is family, and that's
Okay, man.
We gotta do lip laser.
What about you, Opie? Oh God.
Okay,
Let's go.
what was the question again?
The question is, what is your vision and for the next 5 years?
Next 5 years. Yeah. I don't really think about that. I just hope to be part of the family by then, and I know I don't hope. There's no vision. I just see. I don't see myself without the guys. We're a family. We've been through a lot together, and competing. Yeah, that's my hope. Competing with these guys in 5 years. It will be a mentionable team. My opinion, we don't have to be first, but it's nice to be known, and I've met a lot of people during Speak B and in Airsoft General, and I hope to be doing that in 5 years from now.
Okay, that's a good answer there. I think the main thing we can get from this birth is that they're really good friends outside of the field as well.
We know that. We already know that. I mean, that's something like that's something that everybody sees and everybody knows that. Everybody who saw those guys on a tournament or anywhere, they know that these guys are the real deal on the field. But next to the field, I mean, they could better party team or something like that. But they like. I mean, they. A lot of people, I don't know why they take them serious, because they'll never take them serious only on the field. Yeah, their last name could be bullshit. I mean, and everything I say now, I mean positive. I mean, I really mean that, because those guys can really put their loss or anything they can put on the side, and 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 days later, they're over it. But and then life goes on, and that's a good thing about it. And they're one of the most social teams on Speaker B. We have a lot of social teams, but they are very social in communicating. They talk with everybody. They have people like Seppo, who likes to pinch people. Yeah, but and then you have his lap dog Rex, who jumps on it when it's not happening, and people really likes to get right. And so it's but that's the good. I see that story, but it's it's really a good thing to have a team like this team in the group in competing in that, because they are an example of how you can run things as friends, and where friendship is actually more important than anything else, and that I want to give to them. So it's not for me, Seppo, that I really want out of your word that you want to be in the top 3. I know where you're coming from. I know where you guys are standing for, but it's just like, yeah.
Hey, do you have a mute button? Who is actually in control? Can you mute this guy?
Yes, I can mute him. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm not right, you can always say it. I mean, Seppo, is there one word I lied or something? Or
Well, I think you were actually going to the part again where you were saying that maybe deep
no.
inside.
No. There's one way. There's one day that you're in the final.
Yes.
And then we're gonna talk again. So
Yes.
we skip it till now, and after that we're gonna talk again. So
I think you already witnessed last time when I lost my voice how it hurt deep inside.
I know.
That I play. That's the same thing as losing from whatever sport, not being able to play.
And that Seppo, I didn't mention it because you mentioned it because that was very private between you and me, and I'm not going to say that because that was something where you show your
Emotions.
If you have it's you show your the real competitor.
I was actually leaking from my eyes, knowing that I couldn't.
It was your sweat.
I didn't give a shit.
And I saw that, and that moment I knew, come on, you fucker, you want to win, and that's okay, and that's what I want to see. I want to see winners on that field. And if your friends next to the fields and jumping and walking in hands, running around, you're making people's life misery. You know, on the field, you're making teams scared because it's always when they come up to you guys, you can always, yeah, you don't know it with you as a team. You know, I know that. I see it from teams. Teams really competing against playing against you because you're never sure you win. You're never sure you lose. It's always, you know, if you have a chance to win, you can win off TRS. If you have a chance to lose, you have a chance to lose off TRS. And that's the good thing about TRS, you know, is you scaring the shit out of some teams and they know that the standard is there. So and I like that. So I really hope as the organizer of Speak Europe that you will be a part of this this league for a long time, and I'm really looking forward what the next 5 years is going to be. And I'm promising everybody that all those questions that we asked today, we're going to ask again and again and again.
Oh, we're not finished yet. I have some pictures of Rex and also Zipje. So let's go to Rex. Rex, let's start off with a video. Did you see it?
What was that? Was that a video?
Yeah, did you see it? I'll show it again. I'll show it again.
You were fucking the cross?
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He was...
That was Rex. I never forget this one. I mean, to be honest, I never forget this Rex. That was the beginning of Speak of Rex. I mean, and we had, and I had a word with him, and I talked with him, and not I'm only, I think, but that was the beginning of Rex. Rex was a running a running shooter. You know, he runs and he shoots on the moment when he runs. But
loose cannon.
It was a loose cannon, so I never. So I'm still have a thing in my mind when he did that, and he was blind firing on running that thing because he was going from the cross to another position. So he looks, and then the first time he shoot it, and then he walked away. But actually, it was a kind of blind fire. But I'm happy for you, Rex, that you lost that thing. That was. But actually, it was your fingerprints, to be honest. In that way, that was your fingerprint.
And then this picture, it's a famous one. You're
yes,
really famous for that one, so.
Yeah, I lost my
Sorry?
I lost my glasses there. I was looking for them.
Oh, you lost your glasses and you were looking for them. Yeah,
Well,
it looks like you're not holding anything, but I think you're holding your kappa or something. Ah, there's a tail. Is it the tail from a Dutch lion bear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
A couple of years ago, when the Dutch football championship was on, the Dutch bank, the ING,
Mhm.
had full action. You could get a tail if you did something. I found it in my stuff, and I was like, I want something which is unique in Speak to Be, which can define you as a player. I saw some things like stickers on a mask or accessory on a mask, earrings, but most people had that. I was like, I want something that nobody has and which is kind of unique for my position as a runner. And what would be more funny to see a tail disappearing into the X, which is bright orange.
Yeah, people in the chat say it comes with a butt plug. Normally.
Can't answer that.
Okay. Okay, so it's for you to know and for us to find out then.
Guys, don't forget there are still children watching, so keep it.
Oh. Then this picture I know because I took it, but can you explain a little bit more?
Yes, that's what.
That bus, that's a beautiful bus.
Yeah.
And on the back is the golden boy. Yeah?
There's the goal boy. That's Nick.
Ah.
That's the number one.
Cap.
Yes.
Doing the things we can't do at that moment, such as carrying our replicas and being there for us.
Yes.
Don't underestimate it, because I'm really glad he's there every time, because he keeps his head cool when we are all set up and into the match.
I'm happy that you're not taking it too serious.
And then I have a last picture, and it's this one. It's the cutie pie boy picture.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
But that face mask, who did you steal it from? Was that Nami?
Actually, indeed, that's Nemi's his mask from what was his team again? Oh yeah, Chaos. There he played the Chaos.
Chaos. It's a bit of chaos at the moment as well. It's not actually certain if they will survive 2020, but yeah, it's going to
There we go again. There we go again. So it's a random pick today, isn't it? It's just a random pick, but today you picked on Chaos.
Yeah.
But it's good that I really saw that it was his mask, because I remember that one.
It looks good. It looks good on you, boy. Looks good on you.
I think it's really well. Suits you.
Well,
So show who you still have photos of.
the last one is going to be Zipke.
Zipka.
Yeah,
Well, nothing from the Beast.
Is there any
No,
change in view?
The Beast didn't. I only got 4 persons. The Beast, I didn't know the Beast was going to be on.
Okay.
But Jimmy,
yes.
is there any change in heroes? Because maybe you should let Boy do the commercial thing about the giveaway.
Ah, boy, do you want a commercial? Do I need to enlarge? Whose screen do I need to enlarge? Yours, Sepke? Sipke?
Yeah, I'll put the giveaway on the screen, and then Boy can do the guiding thing.
Come on,
He's the
bitch.
commercial mind, the account manager.
So again, if you want to win the awesome TRS goodie bag with awesome prizes such as a jar of skills, of course a great TRS flag, maybe even a meet and greet, but most important, the most awesome prize, the TRS shower curtain.
The shower curtain, yes indeed.
Follow our Instagram and DM the answer. How many beads are there in this glass you're seeing right now? As we said, there are 0.28 BDs, biodegradable, and non-tracers.
Okay, I posted it in the chat, so people can click on your Instagram link and they can DM you. Did you receive any DMs yet?
Yeah, my Instagram got nuts. It was buzzing all the time.
Okay.
So after this breakout, in about an hour after we close down, we'll announce the winner.
And
Oh,
what
so-
can they win?
I have to make an inventory of everybody who replied. Not 1 hour. I have weekend.
Oh.
We will do it as soon as possible.
No, do it now. Do it now. I mean, I see some people there, and they going between our conversation. They're talking too. Did you find some answers or questions there?
No, they were discussing stuff between themselves about one of the first questions we actually talked about today, and that was the winning mentality and losing mentality and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it wasn't really questions towards us. Let's see what I...
Wait a minute, Seppo. I have to ask you from ATSB 5s. Ask Seppo about the snake headshot incident.
Snake headshot. We are not going to talk about this.
Why?
We're not going to talk about this. No, we're not doing it. Lives is a big troll. We're not going to do it. The troll is not going to be trolled.
Okay. Seppo, I have a video of you. I'll show it.
Oh, my shotgun shell, no. Yeah. The sound on this video is actually epic because when I drop the shell, it rolls.
Show it again.
I'm like, no! And I'm crawling around. Yeah, it was quite funny. I remember this.
I think we found that shotgun shell last week.
Yeah, we throw it away. Well, guys, actually, do you have another picture of this guy?
Yeah.
Of this guy?
Yeah. This is a picture of Seppo as we know him. So he's the little fairy, the fairy godmother or whatever you might call it, but
Yeah.
This is Seppo.
His birthday, and we gave him a crown and a staff because we actually call OP Princess. And it has reasons, but we're not going to explain it in this breakout session. But I decided to actually put the crown on my head and wear the staff. It seemed like a good idea at the time when I had beer, but now I regret it.
everything seems to be a good idea when you drink beer.
Actually, stickers of this going around on WhatsApp.
Oh.
But he bullshit.
Yes.
It was Sunday, I can see it. And on Sundays, Seppo always wears a crown and a staff. And he runs around and says, I'm a fairy.
I'm a fairy. Yes, okay. And then the next picture, it's a more serious one. Here you go.
Oh, before you're gonna answer this, I wanna ask people if they still have questions for these guys, so Danny can answer. So guys, if you have questions, just ask them in the chat, and we will ask them.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
This
Beautiful
was actually
picture.
I think.
Yeah, it could be.
It is a
yeah,
bundle, yeah. It is definitely 100% a bundle because you still have your old Jestrick thing there, and you still yeah, this is bundle.
Is this a reference to my overpriced money,
What?
which you can actually buy on also speedtech.com, and speedtech is with a Q. I don't have any details in this company. I don't know anything about it, but yeah. Overpriced monk builds. No, they're quality stuff, by the way.
Talking about monk bills, what is this then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's his baby.
That's why he was talking about the old Jestrick.
Okay. He was making a little bridge.
Yeah. No, it was not a bridge. I didn't know that you had this
No,
picture.
you didn't know that. No, indeed.
So,
I do the picture stuff.
It was not a bridge. What it is that yeah, you know, he can be a pain in the ass, and it's very hard to get compliments or anything from Seppo, and you don't need them but from the other side, when he's happy, you always see it, and he was one of the first owners of a complete monk build with a Eurotactic monk build, and yeah, and the rest is not up to me to say. But let me say it like that. He is one of the most well, he's grateful, and he told me a few times, and I know him, so he cannot piss me off. So, but this is I think it's his baby now.
It is, and it's quality stuff. It's well worth the money, and I didn't get paid to actually say this. I didn't get any discounts to say this. But it's good stuff, and it's all down to the guy who's actually building them. That has to be said as well. I will not say his name because, yeah, but it's Dimi, of course. No, it's a perfect gun. I like it. I love it on the field. There's nothing more to say.
Okay.
And the guy next to you, everybody said, no, you're a Texas, you started it. And 2 days after that, the beast said, no, the same day he said, I want one too. And but he was unlucky. He was unlucky because. Sorry?
Yeah. And then quarantine struck. He actually got his mom there, and then quarantine was there.
Yeah.
We have a question from Maku. He says, why is there a mag flip player in your logo? And then we have this.
It's actually quite funny. We let some guy redesign a very basic logo because before we had a black and white logo. It was really very basic. So we actually hired some graphics designer to create the new logo, and then we never actually met Maku before that. And then Maku stepped into the Real Strike Arena, and we were like, "Look, if we put sunglasses on you, you are exactly like the guy in our logo, except your beard is like reddish brown." So I made this.
That guy is
not Maku. Maku is just laughing.
That guy is.
That's a good one. Huh?
So, what really happened in the kettle room?
Want to find out?
Yeah.
We're not going to reveal this. The kettle room is a special place at the Real Strike Arena. Only privileged people are allowed to go there with me.
Okay.
And what happens there stays in there.
Okay. Was it with this guy?
It makes you wonder, why am I popping up in all of these photographs?
Oh gosh.
Well, Seppo, I have to say it was Rex who screwed you here because he sent me all this stuff. So,
yeah, I know, but it's yeah.
I think you and Rex have to have a word later.
This was actually, I can tell you, this was on Valentine's Day. We had a very nice evening. And maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but Marco's beard, it was very dirty before I went home.
Oh, no.
Seppo, next question from McSwain. Next question for McSwain. When will Seppo give up trying to get me?
Probably never.
Never?
No, Tyson and Harry are probably the two people I will keep trying to hunt when I'm on the field. Like last time, they actually got away easily because I lost my voice and decided not to play. And all that stuff. So yeah, they actually got off easily. But next time, I'll be there. I will be there.
We have a
So
question.
you're not giving up.
Oh, we have a question for Clumsy as well. Clumsy, when will Don start playing with a pistol because he's always midfield? Because I think you still play with your M4, huh?
Yes, that's because I have years of experience.
So you feel better holding the M4 than a pistol? Feel more?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. It could be it could be as simple as that, of course. I have. Wait, let me check one picture. One more picture for Seppo, and that's it. Seppo enjoying a banana, and that's it.
I think I actually have a WhatsApp sticker of this one as well.
It's a special WhatsApp sticker they made for you.
Yeah, look, I have a whole sticker pack in WhatsApp. It's all stickers about me.
Oh, I have one more. This one. That's the last one.
I know that one. I know what was the reason. This was That was the preparing of playing against MagFlip, I think.
No, Triggered. This was our game against Triggered.
Triggered, that
you
was it, yeah.
bring enough mags if you play against Triggered. You just have to bring enough. So,
Yeah, you back in, yeah.
Well, that was it for the pictures I have from you guys. So I think that's
So
really
I
funny.
see that, well, for your information, Seppo, McSwain say excuses, always excuses. So, well,
Harry, I love you, man. I do.
is there something else? Yeah. So, let me see. Questions, Jimmy? Do you still have questions?
I can, yeah.
I
There's
also have
one.
some questions which we got onto our Instagram from Rex. Dr. Rex, I actually made a questionnaire. People were allowed to make questions. Yeah. Can I maybe ask them as well?
Yeah.
Because BTM Scream actually asked, why you so goddamn sexy with your tail? Well, we all know the answer to that, yeah?
Nope.
Well, if you really want to know it, ask my parents.
Oh.
And then some guy, Lars DGRT, is the tail the secret to all his power?
It runs on batteries, as we discussed before, so. That was a sneaky one, I'm sorry. You don't have to laugh.
And then OP asks, woof.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There was also one question from a random guy, are you horny?
Yes, always.
Right. Maku, where do you hide your tail when you aren't playing?
Well, my tail is at a special place when I'm not playing. With Seppos.
Oh.
Right, I have two more. Yannick Couteau, it sounds French, he actually asks, can you take on Roy for me?
Can you take on what?
Roy.
Roy.
I don't know who Yannick Couteau is.
I think it's a French, how do you call it? Spy from Bia, judging by the last name. Or maybe
Right.
could be as well. But yeah, we can take care of Roy for you. Don't know who Roy is, but we can take care.
As long as Roy.
Hey, Alexander 597, are you currently dating anyone? So maybe he's interested in you.
Perhaps. How much money do you pay, Alexander?
I think he's dating someone right here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's a little knuffelbeer, you know. He likes to knuffle with everybody, to hug with everybody. But
that picture is the bro pic. On the left it's me, and on the right it's LD. And that was taken during the Dutch Championship. And it was really heavy, a really tense championship, a lot of matches we needed to play.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, I saw the pic and I was like, yeah, this is what brotherhood and friendship is all about.
Okay.
I got one more questions, guys, and it's always coming from GP. And I like it that he always keeps that with that. So what is your referee staff vision?
For who?
Yeah,
For anyone.
What's your vision
Who
on
needs referees?
the referee staff? Like,
Sorry? I think you're right, Seppo. I really think you're right. I wish I really was hoping that players didn't need any refs, but unfortunately it's needed. And but what do you think? And actually, this question is from what do you think of the refereeing from all the tournaments you play with? What do you think is that? Do you have something to say about it, or is it? He always asks this question, and I know why, because he wants to have that feedback from every team.
It's a very hard question to answer, actually.
Mm-hmm.
A very hard question. Because have been during the whole PKB season last year and this year, well, this year there was only one tournament, but last year there have been different amounts of referees on the field. And my experience personally, it has been different every time for every tournament, depending on the amount of referees on the field.
Mhm.
And I don't know who is behind the masks. So I have no idea if the referees were the same or not. So I cannot judge the quality of the refs themselves.
Okay, that's a personal that's a personal view, and that's person. I think that's the exact answer on the question that he wants to have.
If you have a fixed staff as referees, you can actually judge. But I think by switching refs and the amount of refs, it's very hard to judge. It's not fair to actually say anything about it.
But it's also hard to have a fixed ref staff because it's hard to find people who want to volunteer.
Yeah, but
and put
I
their
really
time in
think
there.
too that as you know, that GP really wants to see. Do you have some advice for those people, or do you that this is a positive thing, this is a negative thing, and he really wants to find out because, as we all know, that GP is going to start a ref school in France, and that's why he's got all those questions and all the input that you guys give them as a team is very important.
To actually get my vision on this question, I would have to stand in the referee's shoes for at least one tournament.
It's gonna be happen. It's gonna happen in the future. You know that. So we're gonna get the players to get more involved and to see how important it is to see it from the other side and stop whining when something is not always working, because there's so much happening on there. But I think you're right, Seppo. You have to see it with your own eyes and you have to experience it. Thing. Okay.
I think that was it for the people. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through and looking a little bit. I think we have
we're through there. Guys, do you have any more questions? Not personally for Roy anymore, but I mean, do you have any questions or things that you really want to say more? Because we have to go into the end. We are 1.5 hours there. Time is over. So I really want to hear Leroy or the Beast. Come on, guy. Give us a beautiful, complete. No, come on. Say end it, Leroy. End it and say for your time from what is your Is there anything you want to add to this thing? To this breakout?
Yeah, well, my English is very fucked up, so.
Okay, McSwain, will you take care of him next time when he's coming over? That you're gonna teach him a little bit proper English, please, because that's very important.
Doe eens met de hand, jongen. Doe eens met die hand op de rijtjes. Gewoon met die hand op de rijtjes.
Okay, guys, I think this was the end here. We're gonna end it here. It was fun having you guys. We had some interesting questions. I want to thank you all for being here and making your time on a Friday to talk with us a little bit and explain to the people. Because I know people always, people like in SpeedQB scene know you guys and talk to you, but outside of the SpeedQB teams and scene, we have a lot of people watching and are interested. So it's good to see different teams how they answer the questions and stuff. So thank you guys for being here.
From the other side, a lot of people knew, 80% knew that they couldn't take anything serious that's happening today. So I'm happy that we reached the 20%. That 20% was serious. So I mean, and it was.
It's no joke. There is a shower curtain, and you will see.
Oh yeah, but I know that. I mean, that's the last thing I worried about. But I mean, normally you go a little bit more into teams and more in that. But we know already before, Jimmy, that it will be a lot of fun, a lot of laughing, and not always talk about SpeedQB and that kind of thing. And we have to give that platform, because this is TRS, guys. This is what you get. What you see is what you get.
Oh yeah. I also, Bert, I was gonna show this.
Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that sexy? Yeah, that's it.
What is it?
Advertising block. What's he advertising for?
This is.
You don't see it?
What? Come on, turn it off. This is a TRS highlight. Didn't you read the subtitle?
Reveal, special reveal.
We are here to sell
No,
curtains.
it's a new shirt from Monk Customs, so
Who?
it's coming out soon.
What is this?
Can you,
How much? 999 euros?
Actually, 99, huh, Bert?
Oh my god! Yeah. I'm so happy that he was one of the first customers, and I know he's definitely not the last. It's definitely not the last guy he's buying. So.
Hey, so Rex, thank you for being here. Beast, thank you for being here. Zipje, Opie, and Dan. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we hope to see you again really soon when all
Yes.
this shit opens again. Bert,
Yeah.
or Bert, thank you for being here. For me, I'm finished. You
I want to give them the chance to do a shout out.
yeah,
Jimmy.
let him do a shout out.
Guys,
Yeah, we want to do a shout out to the Tesla of Gerard Timmers.
Yes, Gerard, remember that name is.
Actually, no problem. I hope you enjoy it.
That was it.
We want to do a shout out to Flo as well because Flo, we need you.
Flo, we love you, Flo.
Okay, guys, have a great night. Thank you, and see you all later.
guys,
Bye.
love you. See you next time, man. Bye bye.
Bye.
Scandy. Yeah. Running my city just like I own it. I promise I'm never folding. I'm living life in the moment. Probably relaxing up on the ocean. A loaded clip in the road, and I'm scoping on my opponents. I know I do it big like I'm supposed to. Black my one strapped up like a soldier. Feeling like I'm Batman. I'm coming after you jokers. You do it for the clout, boy. I do it for the culture. Yeah, wherever we go, everybody flocking and steady jocking my stilo. And they see me rushing. You can call me Demo, cause when I get the bustin', boy, I shoot it like a free throw. I got money on my mind, TK on my waistline. I be on my grind, ain't no need to waste time. I ain't hard to find, I be on the baseline. And I got a crew that ain't scared to bust a move, boy, that's why I say, you don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no smoke. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Oh no, no, no. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Scandy. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Scandy. Yeah. Running my city just like I own it. I promise.